Alright, so I got a little story to share. And it kind of the only way I can describe it is a what the fuck story. And let me know in the comment section if you've ever had any stories like this, like things that just happen in day-to-day life that it's just unexplainable. Like someone will just do something so stupid or say something stupid or just something happens where you're just like, what the fuck? And mine's kind of weird. So I'm sitting in class, sitting in comm theory, and we had a guest lecture, so it was super fucking boring. I mean, let's be honest here. Most college lectures are super fucking boring. But yeah, so I'm spacing out. I don't really know what's going on. I'm thinking about random shit, probably like vaginas and stuff. But so I look up out of my dazed state, and I see this black girl. She like has really like kind of disturbingly short hair, like a military cut. Think of that. Like not quite bald, but like so she's not like a cancer patient, but she's got really 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 short hair. And I don't know why I just described her hair for that long, but yeah, so she gets up out of her chair like super casually halfway through the lecture, like flips her bag over her shoulder and just like slowly creeps out the door, right? Trying to be respectful or whatever. I didn't really think anything of it. So I go back to, thinking about titty fucking. And I come back into reality like 2 minutes later, and I see the same girl. And she leaves in a inexplicably similar way, where she just gets up slowly out of her chair, flips her bag over her shoulder, and just creeps out the door. So I'm thinking, okay, that's weird, but maybe she just forgot something and had to come back and get it or whatever, and then she just looked like a mirror image when she was leaving again. I don't know, maybe that's her usual leave the room thing. This is where the weird shit happens. I space out again, I come back, like, right before I don't want to say that, but 10 minutes later, let's say. 5-10 minutes later. I look up, and I'm not even kidding you, the same exact girl got up out of her chair in the exact same spot as the two previous times, casually flipped her bag over her shoulder, and walked out of the room. And my mind was like blown. I was like, am I seriously on drugs right now? Like, did I just hallucinate that? Why did this girl, how did she get back in the room? And why was she leaving again? Like, it's not that she's going to the bath. I mean, that's the only thing that I could use to describe it. Maybe she was just had a stomachache or something and was going to the bathroom. But why would you take your backpack to the bathroom? Like, are you really that untrustworthy? And honestly, she left the room in the exact same way every time. Like, it plays back in my head right now, and it's like you're rewinding something. Like, you rewind a 10-second clip, and then you just watch it 3 times over. It was just disturbing how similarly she left the room every single time. And I'm sitting here for the rest of the hour, I'm like, am I did someone slip me a Mickey? Like, I feel like someone drugged me, and I'm like, seeing mirages and shit. Because there's no solid scientific explanation as to why on earth she would come back into the room. I mean, it's not like she got up out of her chair and just like left all her shit on the table and then went out. Like she just had to get a drink of water or, like I said, go to the bathroom. Every time she left, it was a very it was like very final. Like she was getting up and she was leaving. And she tried to be respectful about it every single time she left. It's like one of those phenomenon that I can't explain. It's like the fucking butterfly effect just happened to me. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. And I also ran into a traveling monk today. I'm not even kidding. Maybe it's just one of those days where weird shit happens nonstop. But yeah, I ran into a traveling monk. I didn't even know those existed. And how many people can say that they've ran into not just a monk, but a traveling monk. Call me stupid, I didn't even know those existed, but yeah, and he gave me a book on meditating, which is fucking weird as hell, but yeah. Maybe it's just been one of those days. I don't know. Let me know if you've ever had a similar experience, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Peace.